Hey, THL. Welcome to Friday Night Fights. I'm your host, Saku. I know it's been a while. Things have been busy. People have been busy. But the games still go on. We've had, what? A an expansion patch just happened on Thursday. And we also had, I think if we had the, why am I losing mini set? Also thrown in there, so things got extended a little bit. But enough of my jibber jabbering. I want to introduce a fellow host tonight. We got Athlon. How are you?
I am great, and I have to say, the expansion, the mini set patch that we had on Thursday did a little bit shake up the meta, and that is good. I am glad to see that Big Spell Mage is being hit just a little bit. I don't think it needs to be hit hard.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who complain that it didn't do enough, and I think that it did just as much as it needed to do for whatever the big balance patch is, which should be releasing in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is
Probably
good.
just slowed it down just enough to kind of keep people appeased from the some of the shenanigans happen. But, that's what happens.
Yes, yes.
So tonight we have a Pro Series match between McBanterface representing Brushy Tuna going up against Walkerman from the a possible miscalculation. So we got the bands in. So Athlon, you want to talk about the bands and briefly what they brought, and we
Yes,
can get
so
them going.
McBanterface is bringing his PiP-TT Paladin with a single copy of Prismatic Beam. I think that is the optimal list. And then Overkill Priest and Highlander Druid. And then his Big Shaman has been banned, so we won't be seeing that. And the interesting thing about the Overkill Priest is that he is running uh, one copy of Thrive in the Shadows to help dig a little bit in his deck. And we can compare this to Walkerman's Overkill Priest, where he is running one Idol's Adoration and one Holy Nova instead of two Idol's Adoration for McBanterface. So this is really nice. The Holy Nova is really nice for early game aggression. I don't know how much that will apply in this match, but we'll see. And then also Walkerman is bringing his Pain Warlock, and this is actually interesting because he's not running Malefic Rook at all. He's running one Cult Neophyte and one Leroy instead. So that should be a little bit less aggressive in the early game, but a bit more reach in the later game with that Leroy and shutting down the Overkill Priest with Cult Neophyte is always nice for one turn. And then he's also bringing a standard Reno Shaman, and his Pirate Demon Hunter has been banned by McBanterface. So I think that should be a decent overview of what's going on with the decks they're bringing.
Cool. I just messaged the players. I just see McBanterface is browsing collections and opening packs, so they're ready to go. And Walkerman, I'm just gonna tell the players they can go. They could start. So for our viewers, we're gonna see Walkerman at the bottom of the screen. Athlon's gonna cover those movements, and I'm gonna do my best to keep up with McBanterface since he's the pretty fast player habitually. So
All right, looks like they are getting started. Good.
okay, see if I can see some indicators of sorts to let us spectate. Any predictions of what they're going to open up with?
I think that Walkerman has a decent shot with um, the Pain Warlock. It does well into the Druid. It can rush down the Priest. Pipsy Paladin is a bit of a tough matchup for it because Pipsy can get down the like an early Amethyst and early an early Amethyst on 4. Living Horizon is a really solid barrier also to early aggression. But I think that
Let's have some fun.
Paladin versus Warlock is we could be seeing that, or just an Overkill Priest mirror.
So we do have Walkerman coming in with Warlock, and McBanter's coming in with Paladin. So Banter's got, gosh, what does he have? He's got O Manager, Robocollar, and Hi-O Silverwing, and just got Sicho in his hand. So
yes, and it looks like Walkerman is
Hiya, friend.
not too happy with the starting hand. With no 1-drop, he has to just have the single Blood Treant up.
Silverwing come down, and Divine Brew.
Banter is contesting this board.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that it's Elementium Geode here. And no, it's Cursed Souvenir. It's going really aggressive.
Salesman in McBanter's hand just came in.
This should help to tick down the Imprison Horror cost. He should be able to play it on the next turn, I believe. So a 3, a 9, and a 1. Interesting. So he will get probably another Divine Brew and a
Ziliax and a Metal Detector is what he picked up.
Right. I don't know if drawing the Ziliax there must not feel great, but I think he does need to have the Robocollar on the board to contest this 5/5 that Walkerman has going on here, and I think that it's going to be Infernal immediately.
Yeah, I was kind of curious. McBanter didn't hit with the 2 to the face, but I guess it just got a prismatic beam in hand.
He does not want to get Walkerman into giant range.
Gotcha.
So he didn't go face.
Yeah. Metal Detector being hovered.
Yep. Considering the Metal Detector, he knows he has to hit into that 6 attack minion.
Yep.
He's gonna go for Divine Shield here to allow that to get a free coin.
And
Never feels good to use that Divine Brew before the Lanessa turn, but here I think that he just has to bite the bullet and do it because the games go way quicker.
Yep.
So the Lanessa turn probably won't even happen, and he needs to generate all these coins in case he can pull an Amethyst or a PiP-TT or something early on. And now Walkerman is at 10 health, so brings himself back up to 15, and Bannerman is
Conniving's
also at 15. Things are a little dicey for him now.
Mm-hmm.
A single Divine Brew or 2 Divine Brews should let him get a second coin off and kill off the Infernal, which
Yeah, so
doesn't feel great, but it should keep him. It should get him to turn 7. And turn 7 is a huge swing turn for the Paladin because that's when you can play Marin or
Yep.
PiP-TT or Amethyst. And the 9 gold turn, or when it can get 9 mana, then that's really strong for the Ziliax to heal up. And I think that if he can get the Ziliax down, the Pain Warlock is pretty much stopping its tracks.
there goes the aforementioned card. So Bruin,
Limited time offer.
a little bit of discount there with the Sicho.
Imprison Horror comes down. I don't know if that will be enough.
Yep.
And Leroy in the hand means that he only needs to means that McBanner is in the danger zone now with
The 6/6 in hand. So Mixologist just came into.
interesting deciding to trade into that seashell. I guess that Walkerman has to fear Horn of the Windlord because that will only cost 4 with the Sea Shield, so it should be able to be boosted with the Divine Brew.
And
If he hit that extra one.
holy glow
Holy
sticks.
Glow Stick. Oh no!
Yep.
4 health. Does he have the other one?
No, he's got the he's using
no,
the
but
O
he has
manager.
enough
Yeah.
because he can go
Yep.
for the O manager, Divine Brew, Divine Brew. So
Yep.
yes, the Pain Warlock dies here, and McBannerface takes first game pretty convincingly.
Yep. I don't think
I'm not sure if Infernaling down to 15 on turn 4 like that was the best move. I think that he felt definitely pressured to get something going immediately on turn 4 because he didn't have a strong explosive opener like he wanted. And it was not enough.
all right. So Brushy Tuna up 1 point so far. It's a race to 5. Sorry, race to 3, I guess you want to call it that. And now going into game number 2.
Paladin, I love that deck so much.
I will like the way.
It feels very dynamic. It doesn't always have things to do. Now we have the Reno Shaman against the Overheal Priest from McBannerface.
Yes, McBanter's got the clergy.
Complete throwaway from Walker Man. I don't know if I agree with that. I think I would have thought about keeping the Golganath because just really strong board control. Murloc Growthman coming down for Walker Man, and I'm not sure if
You don't
that's
hit,
good.
yeah.
He decides not to trade into the clergy with makes sense because it will be overhealed anyway.
Synchronize. Adonis just came in
Always solid.
Banter's hand just now, and he's got a injured hauler and a idol's adoration there. So
This trusted companion will not be enough to clear out the clergy, so it just goes face.
a 3/4 Murloc.
Yeah, I think that Banter is starting with the advantage here, and has the advantage in the matchup because he should be able to clear off just about anything that Walkerman tries to do, especially in this early game.
He has a rest in
While
peace in
still
hand and
drawing cards and
all that other fancy
has
jazz.
a lot of advantage.
Yep.
This elixir. I wonder what the outs are for the overheal shot, for the Highlander shot.
That's a
My
good.
guess is it is shutter block into Incendious. Like the win condition has to be shutter block into, or because like the Yogg is in the hand. If you can stall the turn 9, then he might be able to do something. I don't think so because the Amantul can come down on 7. And he can't let that live until 9.
So we got another rest in peace and a hidden gem, and then thrive in the shadows. So with all the draw, everlasting came in hand, and then Amanthul.
So this is really strong. Cash cow, coining out the cash cow here is very, a very strong play because it will let him get that Yogg or that Reno down a little earlier. I think that is the way to win, is to point out the Reno on the 7th turn or so. The cash cow coin.
Creation protocol getting forged, and then love everlasting.
The Banter has to be a little worried about overdraw here.
He's got 15 cards in hand and just drew Pip. So
Aftershocks is almost enough. Should be able to clear out. Yes. Good.
Yep.
He is able to clear out everything here. Used 1 coin to do it, but this will give him 3 more with his cash cow. So it's a good trade. It's very, very good.
cash cow.
I love cash cow. It was so underrated during mini set predictions, but I always thought it'd be really useful in like Egg Hunter
Hmm.
to just give you a whole lot of extra reach on the final turn. But it's really good in Shaman as well.
Oh, some
So I
holy
really
water.
like
I need
playing
to find
it.
a nuke.
And this is good. Injured Hauler is coming down, and this should be able to clear out the cash cow, getting one more coin. Getting 4 coins of the cash cow is about as good as you could hope for.
Yep, because are you gonna Yogg this turn if it gets to that point?
No, I don't think that Yogg is the correct move here yet.
Yeah. Oh, ETC gone.
Losing the ETC, I don't know what was in the ETC, but I don't think that he's going to miss it too much.
Grofin.
Interesting, interesting. Just gonna, if you blow up that hauler, it can be resurrected. It is in the rest of the Peace pool. Amantul comes down and shuts down the Murlocs here, but
The 880 Christian.
Walkerman will be able to shut down the infinite Amantuls with double coin into Yogg.
Yeah. So we got Pipsy for choices. Paint Hoof, Skyla, and Cabaret Scar from Amantul. Hasn't picked yet, so
It's probably going to be Cabaret Star.
yep. Which
Banter
was
has to be worried about the, and he does manage to keep the Yogg Dream alive with the Amantul Dream alive with Synchronize.
yep.
I think that he has to. This is a difficult decision for Walkerman. He has to Yogg here, and then he has to Reno the other Amantul to prevent it from coming back.
Tentacles, hey, to face.
Oh, repackage.
Repackage.
That's actually really strong.
I was just gonna say.
Doesn't want to see that.
Yeah, unlucky.
He does not want to see the repackage going off because Banter can get the Yogg and the Amantul in the hand now. So that's not great.
So, Banter has Hedonus and okay. I was just gonna say, does he play that? Just going straight.
This might be it.
Yeah. So you get 0 cost heal. Yep.
1 fan club proc. Hero power. Okay. I think he can do. Does he have flash heal?
He does have spring water.
Spring water won't
2
work
spring
because
waters.
the Hedonus is not hurt. So
True.
that
He's hurt
going
though.
to be it. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Heal himself up. That will get him to. Okay.
So,
Looking for
Doom
a
Forge.
Gem,
Hey,
maybe?
hidden gem is found.
Yeah, there aren't that many minions left, so I think that was a pretty good shot at pulling that.
Wow.
8 health for Walkerman, and he has to worry about Hedonus on the board and a Rest in Peace, bringing it back at full.
Yeah.
I don't know if. I'm not seeing his way out.
Yeah, Golganeth smashing the 4-8, but
Gilganeth will be able to destroy it, but. Okay,
wish upon a star
That's
for
not-
us. Yeah.
not good. That is not going to be enough to save him.
Nope.
He has to probably pick Frosty Decor here. Right?
Yes, I would think, but he can't use
There
it.
it is.
Yeah.
And then use the deal 20 to hit the Hedonus, and then it will be resurrected. And probably win the game.
Is he seeing what the tentacle's gonna do?
That's not gonna work.
Okay. Rest in
13 health.
peace.
Has to hit 3 times in order to kill.
Hearthstone always hits face.
Oh, Cash Cow coming down. That's always good.
Will we see it?
8 mana.
Amanthul.
Yep. That'll help clear up for sure. Goodbye, Cash Cow. Goodbye, Logan.
Pipsy, and then we got Dragonbane that was chosen out of the 3.
Rise up from our errors.
And unfortunately, McBanner did manage to hit the Tendril
Yep.
with only single health left. Cannot Reno. He cannot.
Pack of the house. Pack the house.
Hail Mary play. Hook for
Ooh.
that will not work for him.
Nope. Turbulus is coming down. Huh? Taunt to be annoying. $50-50 to hit face.
Double
Two times.
Heartbreaker Hedona should work.
That would triple.
Triple. Yeah, that's true. And yeah, that's definitely going to do the trick.
So
With 6 Hedonus triggers going off, it should kill him. And
oh,
4.
there's 3. There we go. Wow. Okay.
Mana clears it up.
Another reason why I hate Overheal Priest. So
With plenty to spare. Plenty of everything.
fake fan keeps ringing in my ears. All right, banter with Highlander Druid next.
Yes.
See the shaman come back out? Nope.
No, he wants to at least get that.
No one matches my power.
So Warlock coming out for Walkerman.
Yeah. This should be a good matchup into the Druid.
Yep. So we got Faye.
If he can actually draw the correct cards, which he didn't really do again. Bad luck.
Gift-
Oh, there we go. Flame Imp is good.
Yeah, so we got Spinetail, Drake, Faye, or Fi, and then Mind Control Tech for Big Banter.
Yeah, that's a really strong opening hand for
Yeah.
McBanner Face for sure.
Nest
Should be
Matron.
able to stabilize against Walkerman pretty easily.
Hmm?
And there is the Geode. Perfect. So
And an Imp.
gets another Flame Imp. I wonder if he coins that out, of course. Because this should allow for a horror on turn 3.
Salesman coming down fast. Banter throws his face right
Yeah,
at the
pretty
2/2/1.
self-explanatory play here. Banner Face is just trying to contest the board as well as he can.
Poppy. Hi, Poppy is there. Popcar.
Yep. Gonna blow up the Salesman with Spirit Bomb and then go for a life tap. Oh no, Curse Souvenir on the Horror. I think this makes sense. This makes good sense. for
Cactus
sure.
Construct.
Out of range of a Spinetail Drake that could be in the hand.
Yep.
That is.
It
It
is.
is. But Walkerman wants to be sure.
Yep. Smartly.
So that was good play.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
Not what you wanted to see. Absolutely not what he wanted to see there with the Nest Matron.
Nope.
Sheriff should be able to come down here and just nullify the Nest Matron. I think that is the best play here, so he can keep going face. So
That leaves open the 6/5. I almost think if he's going to do that, he'd have to hit the 6/5, and
What is taking so
that 7/2
long?
Not really.
just doesn't. No. Okay.
he just goes face. 6/5. If the 6/5 hit goes face, then that will leave Walkerman at 4 after Curse Souvenir damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
But the
getting any
matchup is looking
younger.
pretty terrible right now because McBanner Face is at 27.
Yep.
He has to deal 2 more rounds of damage. to get him into Leroy range.
So Sheriff seems to make sense here.
Sheriff is the only play here.
Come on, Walker man, walk through it. Whoa,
Oh no.
Pingin.
Interesting.
And Colt. So you're just gonna hit.
He has to hit with the taunt.
It can't feel good, but
He's gonna. I think he's digging for that. Digging for the infernal
mhm.
because that is the only way to restore health.
Instrument Tech, Luke Hoarder, and forget what the other choice was.
Loot hoarder. Drawing cards. McBanter understands that he needs to trade into anything on the board.
Mm-hmm. Sheriff has to come down this time, or just drawing? Ooh, Symphony. Ugh. Not looking
He
good.
is range. He has to hit the Spine-tailed Drake here to not die.
Party Fiend.
Now the 3 damage on the board.
Okay. 3.
This
Phi comes
should
down.
be enough, right? Because I think 5 can come down here, right? No,
Yes.
5. Yes, it can. And that is pretty much the end of the game for.
There's an Inferno. You can lock the Phi up, but then you're dead.
Locking the Phi up loses him the game.
Yeah. Symphony. Lifesteal.
It's moving Desire here. That does not keep him alive.
No.
That's a loss.
You haven't heard the last
Okay.
of
And
me.
McBanterface takes the series with convincing 3-0. Very sterling level play. Nothing I can complain about with that.
No. Can't complain about that at all. So see if
That
McBanter's
is
got.
the issue with the Pain Warlock, is that is that it is very strong, but also it's a very feast or famine deck. You don't feel like there's much ways to outplay. Especially like it goes so fast that Walkerman was very unlucky with his opening draw. And I think that losing the Malefic Rook was probably a bad idea.
Mhm.
Like his list is running Fearless Flame Juggler, which has generally not performed very well, and I think that would have been a better cut instead of cutting the Rooks, because the Rooks just provide a whole lot of early game tempo, which you can often transform into way more damage than you're taking.
Okay.
Because they deal 5, you can hit for 10. Right?
You ready?
So
You
great.
ready for McBanterface?
Yep.
Ooh. In 10 seconds or less. Say less.
Yeah.
Trying to get them on. Here he is. How are you, McBanterface? Congrats on the win tonight.
Nice win. Yes.
Give me 1 second.
Sure, no
I
worries.
need to change my settings. I can't hear you right now.
Okay. Oh, you get it on Ron Mexico mode. Okay. All right. Test 1 2. All right.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
There we go.
I can hear people now.
Yeah, congratulations on the win. Very convincing. Good.
Thank you. Convincing enough, I guess. Made a little small oopsie in the second game, but it happens.
All good.
Well, It was very subtle because I missed it.
Yeah, it was like one of those things. I think I was actually talking about this yesterday on stream, where like you plan out your whole turn and you know exactly what you're gonna do. In this case, lethal seemed pretty good, and then like your brain just clicks things in the wrong order.
Yeah,
That
yeah, I do
yeah,
that sometimes for sure.
yeah, happens to everyone.
We're human,
Indeed.
except for Ron. So,
Ron,
so how was your
that's
prep?
true. Ron's perfect.
Exactly. So, what was your preparations for your first playoff match of this week?
I haven't really been playing a ton of Hearthstone lately, so for me, I just pulled the best decks lineup or whatever, more or less, plus Reno Druid because I like it. And everybody knows that every single Reno Druid player always draws the perfect hand.
Oh yeah,
So it's actually just the best deck, even though stats say it's not very good.
yeah.
And
You definitely
then
had the best. You had the best hand for the situation there. It was really good.
definitely, yeah. You draw whatever you need for the matchup. If you need the ramp, you draw the ramp. If you need the tempo, you draw that. It's just too
Absolutely.
easy.
Was there?
And that was my first game of playing Pipsy Pally ever because everybody told me it was good, but
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't
it's really
played it a
good.
lot, or well, at all. Yeah, it does seem pretty good.
Yeah, the question mark there for me was playing the Robocaller when it had 9 on it.
Hmm.
But other
Yeah,
than
well,
that, like I think it was really good tempo, so it was worth doing.
yeah. I mean, at that point, like, especially because I don't have Pipsy in hand and I don't have mana or anything, it didn't really seem important to like leave the Ziliax in the deck for like a potential Pipsy down the line or anything. So I just
Yeah.
played it, draw a couple cards. If I draw Horizon, it becomes really cheap and I get the other resources. So
Oh
I
yeah.
kind of figured that Zilly or Pipsy that game probably wouldn't be relevant.
Yeah. Generally, it's good to draw when it's on 5 or 7. 7's really good.
Sure. Yeah. I just against Painlock, I figure I don't have much time, so I'll just play it now. Get the cards in hand.
Yeah.
Seems
And you
good
won the game,
enough.
so that decision was good.
That is how it works, yeah.
Yeah.
And you caused Painlock pain because that's what happens.
That is what happens every time.
Yeah.
I do not think Painlock is a very good deck, just in general.
Yeah. What's
Definitely very feast or famine.
Yeah.
I do think that the version of Painlock brought was not optimal because losing the Malefic Rooks is a whole lot of tempo lost.
No, I didn't even notice that wasn't in the I didn't really look carefully at the list. Yeah, I didn't know those weren't in there. I guess that explains why I never saw one.
Yep. Yeah, good,
Yeah.
good.
so? Any final words for your teammates there before we let you go for the evening? And want to thank you and Walkerman for jumping on stream tonight. It was awesome.
Yeah, no problem. I'm sure they'll be fine. They always win. They're carrying me this season. I've lost like half my sets, and they keep winning, so they'll be all right.
You got F Sriracha on there, just replacing Pocket Train there for a quick sec.
Oh yeah, it's quite the upgrade. We got rid of the Washed Pro, brought in a better one. We're much better off.
It's funny, Ron said that exactly. Same thing in Hero Series. Anyway, it's pretty funny.
Seems like quite the trend.
Well, again, thanks again for joining us, and congrats on the win, and enjoy your evening.
No worries. Thanks. You too.
Take care. Okay, that pretty much wraps it up for us tonight. Any final words before we roll on to our evening adventures?
No, but it looks like you're not all the way finished. You have your duos game at 10 p.m. Is that
Yeah,
happening
yeah. It's gonna be another couple hours from now, so it's or an hour and a half from now. So we're just gonna take a small break, and I'll start listening in on the two individuals that are fairly recognizable in THL. So we got Dankestad and Geranium Battle for Super Paradox Bros. Going up against My Curse, a veteran of THL and somewhat new to THL is LL Cool Ray. They're representing Abusement Park. So it'd be around 10 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys are wanting to listen to some possible rhymes from Dankestad and Geranium Battle, come listen in. So,
All right. Seems good to me.
yeah. So, everybody, thanks for joining us. Thanks again to McBanterface and Walkerman for getting on stream. And we will see you in a little bit. Take care, everybody.
Yeah.